So the main issue we are tackling is that athletes in team sports like soccer, American football, rugby, and hockey often don't know exactly how much they run or how fast they are during a game. Because they lack this data, their training isn't as structured as it could be, leading to all kinds of problems. They can't really gauge their own performance accurately or determine the right training intensity to stay at their best. This makes it harder to see structured improvements and increase the risk of injuries. So coaches and managers face similar issues because they don't have a clear, objective way to monitor player movements, which can lead to poor decision making in training and tactics. What we are doing with Sokobi is taking the same GPS technology that the pros use and making it accessible through a mobile app. This means anyone, not just professional athletes, can easily get professional level performance analysis. After a game or training session, players can check their stats like distance, speed, and agility instantly. Over time, they can track their progress and make more informed decisions about their training. This kind of structured data driven development used to be just for professionals. But now with Sokobi, aspiring players can manage their own training in a systematic, professional way. With Sokobi, we put data ownership directly in the hands of the players. This means they don't have to deal with the hassle and cost of managing team-wide tracking systems. And they keep building their performance data no matter which team they are on. Traditionally, teams had to handle all the equipment and data, and players couldn't take their performance history with them when they switched teams. We focus a lot on making sure our automated data analysis is accurate and that our platform is easy to use. Plus, we are boosting community features to keep users engaged and motivated. Right now, we are focusing on the soccer market with three main solutions. Sokobi lets players track their physical performance during games and training, reviewing their stats over time, and generating digital player cards like those in soccer video games. And coaches and team managers use SCB Team to analyze player data on a team level, helping them monitor fitness, effort, and consistency for better data-driven decisions. And players benefit from more precise feedback from their coaches. During the off-season, many athletes join amateur teams or play as guests in local matches. Using Gunwoo Hwang, they can find teams at their skill level nearby and keep playing. At this point, our primary target market is team sports athletes, which includes over 800 million players worldwide when you count soccer, American football, rugby, hockey, and lacrosse. Right now, we are holding in on elite soccer players aged 13 to 23 who typically spend more on soccer until they go pro. So usually between 19 and 23. That gives us an LTV of about 7 to 10 years. For context, there are over 4.5 million soccer players in the US alone, and around 1 million each in Japan and the UK, and about 130,000 in South Korea. We now run on a product sales and software subscription model. Players purchase the GPS tracker and a vest to wear it, then subscribe to our software for performance analysis. On the B2B side, SCB Team offers a SaaS subscription where teams pay a monthly or yearly fee to access analytics and insights. After beta testing during COVID, we launched in Korea and the US in 2022, and we've been growing at a solid 40% annually based on hardware sales. Our US growth has been particularly strong with over 70% annual revenue increase over the past 3 years. As our brand took off in North America, we expanded to Japan, Australia, the UK, Brazil, Mexico, and Canada. And our SaaS subscription model was in beta from 2023 to 2024, achieving an 80% retention rate and over 120% revenue growth. Starting this year, we are rolling out the full subscription model for all services to ensure sustainable revenue growth. Our team is made up of people who actually play sports, from developers to marketers, so we really get the market. We've got dedicated teams in Korea and the US covering everything from product development and testing to manufacturing, distributing, marketing, and sales. This setup lets us validate our product in Korea first and efficiently scale it to international markets. From the start, Sockabee was designed with global markets in mind. We launched it directly in North America and have been steadily gaining traction. As a result, our brand awareness is growing not just among customers, but also with partners and influencers. We expect our marketing efficiency to keep improving globally as this momentum continues. Yes, the GT program has really helped us connect with key local partners, leading to concrete collaborations. By leveraging these partnerships for marketing, we've seen a noticeable boost in brand awareness, especially in the US. Okay, first, we need investment because we found product market fit and our profitability is improving, with an average growth of 40% a year since 2019. And after our last funding round, we doubled our revenue and hit profitability. And with more investment in the future, we can stabilize and scale our revenue further. And second, our business model is validated and our international expansion is picking up speed with over 50% of our revenue now comes from overseas, mainly due to rapid growth in the US. And our SaaS retention rate is over 80% and subscription revenue is growing at more than 120% annually. So I can say with investment, we can fully transition to a subscription model and enhancing revenue stability. And third, the performance tracking technology is becoming essential in sports since 2017. FIFA has pushed for this tech and created official certifications. We got in early and built a globally competitive product at a more affordable price. As adoption increases, our strong tech and brand will create a higher barrier to entry for competitors.